Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I've got your forecast for the next 7 days here. Let's start off with the WBZ countdown, the important dates. A week from today, obviously, Easter Sunday. 11 days from now, yes, the Fenway opener. Can't wait for that one. 22 days till the Great Boston Marathon and 64 days till Memorial Day. And some other good news talking about all this daylight. Today's sunset 7:02. Just 2 days ago, we struck the 7 o'clock hour for the first sunset. And we'll have our first 8 o'clock sunset on May 16th. And the latest sunset of the year happens on June 26th this year, be at 8:25. So lots of nice daylight to enjoy as we go through the next several weeks and months. Meantime, it doesn't feel much like spring out there today, that's for sure, with these high temperatures in the 30s for the most part, not budging much under this cold regime, this cold air draining in and moist air from the Maritimes and coming across the Gulf of Maine. It's rather raw out there today, but it isn't that way across the southern United States where all this warm weather exists. In fact, it's even hot in Texas, and certainly it's been pretty hot in much of Florida, a good chunk, but not all of this winter, but it's been really warm down there. Look at this number right here in Little Rock, 59 degrees. I think that's what we're going to have here in some of the western suburbs on Thursday, maybe even eclipsing 60 in some spots, but along the coast it would be different, because if that spring-like sea breeze develops, it would knock the temperature back in the 40s on Thursday afternoon. So at least we'll get rid of the chilly air which we'll have over the next couple of days, supplied by this giant high up in Canada, and the air rotating around in a clockwise fashion from that high, so the cold air is just draining down from the Maritimes and coming right in here, coming right across the Gulf of Maine and causing these ocean effect snow showers. But it wasn't enough to really to mount the snow up much in Boston, so and I don't see any snow the rest of this week or the rest of the month either, other than the scattered snow showers. So Boston clearly will be this year in the 4th slot for the 4th snowiest month of March on record. The jackpot being 1993, then 1916, 1956, 2018, then 1967 follows this year for the amount of snow. We'll continue to have some snow showers this afternoon, but for the most part, most of them will be down here in southeastern Massachusetts. Now, farther off to the north and west, there should be slivers of blue sky coming down and working down in here to allow the sun to poke through from time to time. And there'll be more sunshine across northern New England mixed with clouds there. Now, we get to tonight, there'll be additional snow showers, ocean effect snow showers coming in near Boston and especially the South Shores. Can't rule out another coating to an inch in a few spots, but that would be just about it. While the rest of the area, farther north and west, completely clears out and the wind goes calm, so it turns cold out here. But with the ocean wind continuing along the coast and down over the Cape, it'll be in the low and middle 30s. Then we go to bright sunshine during tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be clearing out as the high-pressure system moves right in. Bright and sunny through most of tomorrow, clear and cold tomorrow night. We start out Tuesday morning with sunshine. It'll be sunny most of the day on Tuesday until later in the afternoon. Low temperatures tonight, 30 in Boston to 32 to 35 in Cape Cod. Where the wind drops off here in the Connecticut River Valley and certainly into Worcester County, it may go down to near or under 20 degrees for lows tonight. Then tomorrow's high still about 10 degrees below the average here in eastern Massachusetts, upper 30s. Then you head into far metro west to Worcester County, goes up to 41 to 43 for highs, a little bit farther away from that ocean wind. So there won't be much wind inland, but it'll still be brisk on the Cape. Today we're having this storm move offshore, not amounting to much right now, but as it gets over the ocean and gets a lot of energy moving into the system, it's really going to start really blowing up. Look at that. As it really takes shape, becomes a powerful ocean storm, but certainly far away from New England, so we'll be under this ridge of high pressure. We won't have anything to worry about, except as that storm gets going, it's going to build some waves out there, and some of those higher breakers will be crashing on our coastline here by the middle part of the week. But note, by Wednesday into Thursday, this storm just completely falls apart. It becomes very powerful, then it just dies way out over the ocean by later Wednesday and into Thursday. Before it does so, it's going to generate some big waves out here, 20 to 30 to 35-foot waves out over the ocean, and some of those will migrate toward the coastline of the United States and affect us here too before the storm completely weakens away. We'll have 1 mile day this week. The mildest day will be Thursday when we could be touching 60, as I just mentioned. The next storm is going to be an inside runner. That will become rather powerful, giving us quite a bit of wind at the end of the week. Initially, it turns milder during Friday with showery rains for Good Friday. Then Saturday, it turns very windy on the backside of this system. No real sharp cold air comes in. At least a lot of it's locked in Canada, so it's just going to be cold on Saturday with that wind. And then after that, it looks like we'll be watching the cold air kind of drift out of Canada. This lobe of really cold air is going to start dropping down, so we'll have to watch that. Before any of that tries to come into the United States, we're going to have a nice mild day, especially inland on Thursday. After some showery rains on Wednesday, we get a break on Thursday, just a milky sky near 60. The rain on Friday, the very windy weather next Saturday, and the long-range outlook for Easter Sunday, sunny with a few clouds, much less wind than Saturday, and it looks like temperature around 50 to 52 for Easter Sunday. You can watch WBZ News tonight at 11 o'clock and also at 8 o'clock on My TV 38 for the latest news and weather updates. Have a nice week coming up.